What's up, everyone? Welcome back.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Dude's fucking face. I love those signs.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the little things, the intangibles, that make a big difference.
Exactly. The numbers don't necessarily pop out, but he's really making his presence felt out there on the court.
All right, well, that was fun. Always love a healthy dose of female objectification.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor.
Gotta love it. All right, anyway.
On the floor for Boston.
If I'm done being an asshole, let's get back to basketball. Then again, spoiler alert, I'm not done being an asshole. I'm never done being an asshole. There's too much assholishness to be done. That sounded really fucked up. All right, anyway. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying.
Now here's Turner. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Zeller. And he was
dumps it in. All right.
Chance here now for a three-point play.
See if he puts on an extra point here.
He earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
Now here's Thompson, and Noel kicks to Covington. Turner with the steal.
Oh, dude's wide open. Puts that shit right in there. So Boston taking a bit of a lead here. 28-21 over Philly.
It was, guys, really nicely done.
So unable to put that in there. Ooh, that was a nice looking shot. Had a nice arc on it.
Boy, I tell you what,
it's good shit.
Looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. His scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows he'll be an energy guy who has to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
Yeah, last week I kind of didn't get a whole lot of hours at work, actually. Didn't even break 30. I got 29. I left a little bit earlier yesterday because, like, after an entire year of all this COVID bullshit, like, we're still short-staffed at the restaurant. We still can't figure out how to hire people, apparently. Although that's partially due to managerial incompetence, honestly. And ownership incompetence, because the owner of the restaurant that I work at is not a particularly, not the most competent individual. And, so, yeah, that's great. So,
And guys, we've seen teams hire college coaches with no
so yeah, but either way, I didn't end up working as much as I was expecting to last week. But due to that, what happened yesterday, the reason why I left early yesterday was because the server who was supposed to work on the bar side, he called in because he was sick, apparently, which he might very well have been actually sick. I don't know. But the problem is that when someone calls in these days, we don't have anyone else that can come in to cover the shift because there is no one else. You know, so that's part of the problem of being short-staffed is that we have no one to cover, you know, other people's asses in, you know, situations like that. So it's, again, kind of a pain in the ass. But we ended up having to close early because we had no bar server, so we're just like, yeah, fuck it. And actually the bartender ended up letting me go a little bit even earlier before we closed, which I was kind of surprised about, and I thought was kind of a dumb move, but I'm like, you know, it was nice out for the first time of the year yesterday. Because, again, at the time I'm recording this, because, again, guys, keep in mind I pre-record all my videos like several months in advance before I actually upload them. So the actual date that I'm recording this on, what day is it today? It's like early April, I know that. Actually, April 11th. I didn't realize we were so far into April already. But, yeah, the actual date that I am recording this on is April 11th, 2022. And we finally, like, just had the first nice day of the year. You know, I was actually able to ride, you know, my car with the sunroof open. It's fucking nice. So, yeah, it was good shit. But, yeah, actually yesterday ended up being a pretty good day. But, yeah, a lot of, I was just a lot shorter on hours than I was expecting. So hopefully this week I can make up for it a little bit. Maybe even break some overtime. Make the owner shit his pants because he has to pay me fucking an obnoxious amount of overtime now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, because I'm getting paid $14 an hour now, I make 21. Yeah, because overtime is time and a half. So I make $21 an hour for overtime, which is fucking sweet. As a host at a restaurant, like, that's pretty fucking good. Again, you know. I mean, I live in Illinois, which is a dumb fuck state, you know. So it's like they're raising the minimum wage, but they steal so much of my money in taxes and shit. It's like, whatever. You know. Like, I end up taking home so much less money than I should because Illinois is such a just butt-fucking stupid state. Like, Illinois is one of the worst states that has ever existed in the entire history of the United States of America. Like, Illinois, like, there's, like, no redeeming qualities about Illinois. The weather sucks. The politics suck. The policies suck. The taxes suck. Like, everything about Illinois is just complete fucking ass. Like, honest to God, like, never, to anyone out there, never ever move to Illinois. It is the worst fucking state in the entire goddamn United States of America. Like, I'm thoroughly convinced. Like, I have never even lived in another state besides Illinois, but, like, from what I've seen and what I've heard, Illinois is probably easily one of the top 5 worst states in the United States of America. It is such a garbage fucking state. That's why I want to get the hell out of here and move to a state that actually has some competent leadership. You know, like maybe Tennessee or something. I would move to Florida, but the thing is that I feel like it'd be a little bit too hot in Florida. Plus, not to mention, you know, not a huge fan of hurricanes. don't really want to deal with that shit. You know, so I don't feel like having my house destroyed every like 5 years, or more like every 3 years. So yeah, I've been thinking about Tennessee maybe, but either way, that's still a long way off. Unfortunately, still stuck here in butt-fucking Illinois. Such a garbage fucking state.
Screen by Lee, 6 on the shot clock. Bradley passes to Lee from deep. Thomas, but they get it back. Here's Olynyk from 13 feet. It goes down, and the Celtics lead by 5.
I love how he used his height advantage. On
Dude was wide open. Where the fuck was the defense on that one?
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Thomas. Lee left side. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Screen by Lee. Dishes to Bradley. From outside, off the mark.
All right, well, guys, that'll do for the third quarter, so stay tuned for the fourth coming up next. Until then, peace out.